what kind of chaos your business was dealing with before Legentic came in and installed some actual structure.
So my name is Andy Garcia. I'm the owner of Happy Casa, and we are a bathroom remodeling company based in Maryland. And before you guys came in, we were just struggling with acquiring leads, our SEO, really everything on our digital side. We were basically obsolete, like nowhere to be found. Once you guys came in, you guys turned it around. Now we're, ranking. We're like top 3 in our area, and just have constant leads coming in. So yeah, it's been going great.
And this was Andy just 5 months ago on a testimonial call beforehand because we had made such progress. But Andy, tell me, where are we at today?
Man, it's crazy because we were already making really good progress that first testimonial call we had, and then now we almost doubled. Our revenue's doubled since that first testimonial call. It's just one of those things where you don't think it can get any better, and then it just does. And then now I wonder what the next 6 months are gonna look like.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you don't mind, jump into the numbers. Where were you when you first started with us? Where were you at that first testimonial, and where are you at now? Or at least how you finished off October?
When I first joined with you guys, I was somewhere around 35K a month. That first testimonial, I was doing, if I recall, somewhere between 50 and 60K a month. So you guys had almost doubled the revenue. And then now we're pushing almost anywhere between 150 to $170,000 a month, which is like an insane jump. Larry got it.
Before you joined it with us,
Yeah.
How was it working your marketing and advertising?
Well, before you guys, I was doing everything on my own. Doing my own ads. I was running my Google ads as well, trying to figure out the meta format to do ads. And I was doing everything by myself, which I thought was like, oh, it's one of those things I can learn and, I'll master, by a month. And boy, was I wrong. I wasted a lot of money on that, unfortunately. Yeah.
That's all right. Sometimes you got to pay to learn,
Yeah.
And that's just part of the process. What do you think has been our secret sauce in helping you create success for your business?
I guess first thing is like, you guys know you're you guys know exactly what you're doing, and also you know how to get me in the right spot to be successful. You guys can know everything that needs to be done, but if you can't pass that down to me in a way where we can both create something, a good results, then it doesn't go anywhere. So I guess you guys have been really good with communication, telling me like, hey, let's try this, let's do this, your competitors are doing this. And then, also me like, hey, we should try this. And then I guess a combination of that has just led to, almost quadruple. What would it be?
Almost a quintuple.
Yeah, quintuple, yeah. So yeah, I feel like that is really the key.
When you first heard of Legentic, did you think, here we go again, just some random agency, or did it feel different from the jump?
I had never been with a marketing agency before. I was always one of those people that are against it because, as business owners know, we get so many texts and random spam emails just like every day, like, hey, do you need, 6 to 10 extra leads a month for, like, I probably could scroll through like 10 of them that I got to there because it is insane. So when you encounter a company, it's like, oh, like you said, you're just, you get flashbacks like, oh, this is just another one of those companies, but it's not. And, I took the leap and joined with you guys, and honestly, it was the best decision I ever did in the business.
When did you realize that you weren't just paying another marketing retainer, but this was like an actual system doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you?
I would say it was probably that one of the first leads you guys, like this was like a month in, I got this one lead come in. They wanted the whole first level of their house remodeled. And I was like, Jesus, this one single lead will probably pay for Legentic the rest of the year. That was the moment when I realized.
And then I'm going to push you even further then. And what was the moment where your jaw dropped? Like, wait, this thing just closed another deal while I was sleeping, When did that come through?
That moment was really when I couldn't keep up with leads. Like, the leads have gotten so good that I know that every lead that comes through will convert to a job. Now I'm at the point where I've had to acquire a bigger office space with more warehouse space to bring in actual office staff that answers the phone and just handles, reaching out and all that, because it's gotten to the point where, you'll wake up, you get some overnight leads, and then throughout the day you get some leads that I just can't keep up with them. That was when I realized, we aren't going to the moon.
And then what's something that Legentic did that made you think, oh, these guys are playing a different game right now?
I like everything that you guys do. Everything is super professional. Every bit of the team that handles my account is just great. I think every part of it is great. I wouldn't say that one is less than the other. The team that handles my account too, now it's all been great. Now it's kind of like a family. Hey, we should do this. Holiday season's coming up. We kind of know, they know my business, I know where we're going, and it's just kind of a really good environment.
It sounds very synergistic.
Yeah. So I would say that's what you guys do best, is creating that environment where it's now this month I'm not dealing with the same team that I was before. I really like that.
So what kind of lead flow are you seeing now, and how does that compare to when you were trying to run these efforts on your own?
Funny enough, when I was doing the leads by myself, I never got anywhere. I would run ads, Meta being the biggest, and then Google, and I never really got any leads. It was just random people that weren't qualified. And now with you guys, we're probably seeing, I would say, 20 to 25 leads a week. Now we're at the point where the team has gotten so good at just getting me the exact type of people that I want. Very qualified leads, yeah.
Now, out of curiosity, what do you think about our meta campaigns, and what separates them? What do you think it is about these campaigns and this content that drives these kind of leads to you?
I would say the main thing is the way that you guys push us to do owner-generated content. That is very important, especially for home service-based businesses, that people can put a face to the business. Because most people, just like me, are starting out local, and then as we're growing, they need to see a face to the business. And that's something that you guys have pushed me from the start, was owner-generated content. And at first I was like, I'm not a fan of it, but people like it. People love to see my face on these ads, and with Meta, it's doing great. A lot of our leads actually do come from Meta.
If a friend were to ask you, how much more money are you making since you turned your business into a Legentic system, what's your honest answer?
I'd probably say an extra $100,000 a month.
That's nuts. I love that, dude.
Yeah.
Who do you know that's still stuck playing the agency guessing game that needs this system in their life?
I would say every home service-based business owner that I know is still playing the game I used to play. A lot of my buddies that are a home service-based business have actually started working with you guys, or starting the onboarding process with you guys, just because they've seen me grow. And it hasn't even been a year. It's been months. Go from this small, just, your local company, to now we're expanding into even different states. So we're in the process of moving over to our bordering state, Virginia. It's a game changer.
Wow. So you're expanding to new locations now in service areas.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. What caught you off guard in a good way? What part of this machine worked better than you expected?
Just the fact that it works. I was skeptical. Even onboarding with you guys, it's hard to describe. You're willing to take the chance, but you're still skeptical. And even though I had been recommended to you guys by a buddy of mine, which is the same thing happened to him. He is one of the biggest car detailers in the area now. If actually he is the biggest car detailer in the area, I was still skeptical. As with any new thing in your life, you are a little bit skeptical, but that's just the wow factor for me, is that it worked.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that until you kind of see it in your face, wow, okay, the business is at a point where it had never been before because of you guys. That's where, the wow factor is for me.
If Legentic were a character in a movie and it was all about your business turnaround, what would its nickname or fictional character be named? This is a fun one.
I would probably say something like, God, this one's tough. I'd probably say some sort of superhero, a literal lifesaver, not only for me, but the business.
Okay, so mic drop moment. What do you want the world to know about what Legentic did for you and your business?
The one thing I want people to know is to just better works. Once it starts working and it starts rolling, it's going to be hard for you to catch up and actually be able to keep up with all the leads. But yeah, I guess the main thing is you are going to be skeptical, just like you see some, like I said, service-based business, they get spammed with emails, text messages, calls even. When you see another ad like this, you are skeptical. But the truth is that it works. It works beyond, even I can put it into words. I mean, going from $30,000 a month to $150,000 a month is a crazy jump. And we're only seeing that go up higher. We're not like hitting the ceiling. We are just like, this is just the beginning. We have seen possible with you guys.
Well, this is just the beginning, my friend. Let's continue to ride this exponential wave into the future.
No, I appreciate it. And thank you as well to the team.